Just 1 minute more, I'll take the attendance. Tell your friends. All right, so I'll take the attendance now. Okay. Then we'll start with the topic. Anybody, are we expecting more? All right, so I'll start the session. It's okay if they're joining. Okay, students, good afternoon. This is Astha Bajaj. I'm a verbal trainer, and Palak ma'am had some work, so I'm taking up this session. So obviously, to make it a bit, useful to you and to help you gain something from the session, I'll be talking about something very important today. Okay, so we'll be talking about something very important. I'll present the screen. Please see it very carefully. It's really important for you. All right, I hope you can see it. At any point, if I'm not audible or you cannot see the screen, please let me know. All right, today we'll be talking about something very important, that is personal grooming. Okay, it comes into personality development. And when we talk about personality development, it has a lot to do with your GDs and PIs, because it's not only the way you speak, the way you speak in a GD or in a PI, or the way you sit in a GD and PI, but also your personal presentation is very important. What are you wearing? The way you have set your hair, the way you have dressed up, what all jewelry the girls are wearing, and how is your tie, what is the color, everything matters a lot, right? Because obviously you cannot go for a GD or a PI dressed up in casuals. That is really very very strange, because it's not a casual function or a meeting, but it's a very formal meeting with someone who has to select you for your future endeavor. So you'll be working there in the corporate sector, you'll be sitting with professionals, and to become a professional you need to look professional. So let's begin. Okay, what is grooming? It is the process of making yourself attractive and pleasant, okay, so that when people meet you professionally, they feel really happy and good to look at you. You must have seen people when even you were this is first year, so you have not yet visited your college. Don't worry, whenever soon you will be visiting your college, right? You'll be seeing that you'll be having many conferences, seminars, and sometimes you'll have some type of lecture. A person from a company will be coming up and delivering you, and you'll see the way they are dressed. They'll not be in their jeans, they'll be in formal attire. They'll be wearing a trouser or with the shirt, or it may be for females, it may be a long skirt, or it can be a suit with dupatta. So you'll see how professional dressing is differentiated from a casual one, right? In casuals, obviously, when you're in your college life, you many times dress up casually. I mean, most of the times you're in your jeans or anything casual that you like. But when you are seated somewhere as a professional, you need to dress up professionally. Okay, what does your appearance show? Your appearance shows your professionalism, your level of sophistication, your intelligence, your attitude. Okay, assures the guest about standards of service, that you are a person who's very committed to work and you understand that what is professionalism. That's why you are dressed up this way. You can see look at the pictures at the bottom of the slide. This is the way professionals dress up. All right. Personal growth habits. Grooming involves all the aspects of your body. It is your overall cleanliness. Obviously, girls cannot go. We tell girls, you do not have to have long nails, not even boys. Please ensure when you go for a GDPI or anything related to placement, your nails are trimmed properly, your hair are trimmed, your teeth are clean, you have a proper uniform. By formals, we do not mean because you're the student of CGC, you need to be in your college uniform. Formals does not mean you'll be wearing a black suit and going for an interview. If it's an outside interview, it's taken. But you are being placed on campus, so you will be dressed up in your college uniform. You cannot think of wearing a yellow shirt below your, blazer and then going. No. Proper white shirt, whatever is included in your uniform, you'll be wearing it. Okay. When we talk about makeup, the girls have to be, you have to wear very less makeup, very less. It should be like natural makeup. It should not be overwhelming, or you are putting up very high quality of quantity of eyeshadows and everything. No, it should be very very light. All right. For boys, okay, so you should have 2 inches above the back of the collar. We are talking about your hair, right? Apply oil or gel, because your hair will stand, right? They'll be in proper position. They should not be going right and left. Please ensure you comb before entering your placement drive. Must shave daily, it's very essential. Facial hair should be neatly trimmed, moustache, sideburns, whatever, right? So you need to look very very professional. We always say that you need to be clean shaved. Now, students ask me that, ma'am, no, I don't want to get clean shaved, I don't look good. But it's not about you, what you feel. It's about the interviewer, and it's about professionalism. So the professionalism says that when you ever you are going for a GDPI, for a placement drive, you need to trim yourself properly, you need to be clean shaved. All right, so you need to ensure that. Many boys, it's okay, like casually you have a small pony at back and you keep long hair coming even in your eyes due to maybe the fashion that is going on. It's okay, you have just come up, you can try up, no issues. But once you'll be entering your third year, fourth year, you'll please have to practice how to be a professional. All right, you cannot think of all these things.
Ma'am, is it
Yeah.
compulsory?
What, bache? To
Ma'am,
clean
clean
shave?
shave hona.
Yes,
Yes,
it
ma'am.
is. Yeah, it is. Actually, whenever we take our sessions, we tell the students, but there are many who do not get clean shaved, right? But when we talk about professionalism, it comes up in your dressing. So that's okay. If for your drives you have to be clean shaved, that's perfectly fine. Later on, once you get the offer letter, do whatever you want. Nobody's going to stop you. But yes, being presentable is very, very important, right? So you must. But we have few students who are so aggressive at the things they like about their self that, no, we'll not at all shave. So that's okay, that's your own personal choice. But yes, we tell our students to do that. All right.
Ma'am,
Okay,
but
yeah.
if like जो beard ना हमारे suit कर रही है like रखी हुई,
Hmm.
then ma'am also.
Yes, bache, then also, even if it suits you. Because I again say, if you read about professionalism, this comes from boys that you must be clean shaved. Or you can trim very light. Okay, you can trim up your beard, but very, very light. It's not actually, it's not about your liking. You need to understand this because you're still in first year. You'll understand, when you'll come college, then you'll understand totally what is professionalism. You'll have your TPP classes with us. You'll see your seniors, how do they dress up. You'll see placement drives. You'll see how your seniors are being dressed up on the placement day. Then you'll understand. So it's okay right now, you have a sense of attachment with your personality. So don't worry. These are just starting sessions. 1 2 year you can enjoy all this, you can enjoy your college life, no issues. But once you are in third year, then in fourth year, finally, especially, you will have to do these things. And that's okay. It's only for 3 4 months till the time you're not placed. Maybe if you get placed in the first company, then it's your good luck, wonderful, then you can again keep your beard, no issues. All right, so it's not about what suits you or what not, it's all about your professionalism. Okay, now coming up to the hairstyle for girls. You need to have a wonderful pony when you are making, right? Look at the last picture, girls, at the bottom of the slide. This is the way you're going to keep your hair. We prefer, if you do not have fringes, wonderful. If you have, they should not come into your eyes. Okay, short fringes, please pin up them, that will be much better. But if you want to let them go, then ensure they do not come into your eyes. All right, otherwise, what you will do in the PI is you'll just keep taking them behind your ears, and you'll be all the time into your hair and taking care of that they don't go into my eyes. Don't do that, because we have already told you there is a wonderful way to sit in a PI and a GD, that is hands on your knees. So just imagine if you have short fringes and you are continuously taking care of them, how will you concentrate on your interview? So ensure to pin up them. That is the wonderful thing you can do. Hair should be tied into a bun. If you want to have a bun, you can do that. Okay, but a wonderful one. It should not be with clips and everything. And I have seen girls many times putting up at least 50 pins on hair. Please don't do that. You must have also seen that. That's okay, casually do that when you'll have your fest, do whatever, makeup and everything, no issues, right? Enjoy your life. But when it comes to placement drives, you will have a proper bun. Look into the picture. Or you'll have a ponytail and properly combed hair. ये नहीं है कि आपकी थोड़े बाल इधर से निकल रहे हैं, थोड़े इधर से, and you're taking care of them. You may lightly apply some oil or serum so that they are, if you have silky hair, they are fully placed, they do not come in front. Should be well groomed with a neat appearance at all times. Sometimes your hair are so frizzy, you understand, frizzy hair, right? They become very fluffy in the pony. So ensure you put on some oil or gel or serum so that, look at the girl in the last picture, she has a pony. I am not saying you to straighten up your hair for the interview, but put something on them, or oil or gel. Hairpins should be plain and black. Okay, no shiny hairpins, no fancy hairpins, red, green, blue, no, only black. And that also maximum three. All right, girls, no open hair. Please understand. You may feel that you look good. Again, it is for girls also. We all feel, we look good in this way or we look good that way. No, it's not about looking good, it's about looking professional. No two ponytails or two plaits. Please don't do this. Okay, nails, teeth, these are little things you need to keep in mind. I've seen girls many times wearing red nail paint, golden, silver, and that also on the day of placement. Please, first year, do not practice this. Okay, you have tremendous of opportunities to do these things. You'll have your parivartan, it's a wonderful fest, 2 day fest, so you'll get so plenty of time to do all these things. But not at all, please, on your interview day. Okay, brush teeth twice a day. I don't have to tell you all this. Okay, you must know all these things. And please ensure your nails are clipped short. Please, no long nails, not at all, those very long nails. And then you may even, I mean, the interviewer may really look at you and he may question you on this, so please don't do this. Okay, now comes the uniform. This is your college uniform. You can see gray trousers, right? Your blue blazer, white shirt, red tie, and look at the, there are, maybe this was a not a placement day, they have just come to attend the college, but the shoes, please look at the shoes. Okay, somebody is wearing blue, somebody is wearing sandals, somebody is wearing brown shoes. Please ensure you are in white socks and black shoes. Okay, again, we have seen students wearing, anklets. Okay, just till their ankles they have their socks, they look so bad. And many times, now there is trend of capri trousers. I have seen in my last semester when we were coming up to college for placements, you know It's okay. When you watch Punjabi songs, you see their singers wearing that, but please do that in your casual attire. Not at all. You are going to go for a capri trouser for your uniform. I've seen boys, their trouser is, literally touching up near to their knees. It comes up there also sometimes. Please don't do this. It should be proper length. Okay, you must take care that my socks are seen only little socks can be seen. मतलब बहुत ज्यादा शॉर्ट हो जाती है बेटी आप बेटा आपके ट्राउजर डोंट डू दैट ओके योर शूज ब्लैक नाउ गर्ल्स please ensure first of all boys you'll wear proper black color shoes without laces or with laces simple shoes okay and polished properly and white socks plain white socks that's all no red green yellow girls when it comes to you you can wear black without heels belly, closed belly from front, but we prefer short heels. Okay, short heels will also work. Just a minute. All right. Right, so short heels will also work. You do not have to wear 5 or 6 inches heel, 1.5, 2 inch heel will go. But have wonderful, nice heels. I have seen many times girls are not able to walk on heels and they are wearing 5.5, 6 inches heels. Don't do that. It's not written anywhere to wear so long heels. You can just take one
Excuse
and
me,
yeah,
I'm
bache,
very very sorry to interrupt
no
you,
issues with
but one of the newcomer is there who is not able to enter. Maybe he's entering from his personal, not of the college, the
okay.
ID. So please let him in. His name is Archit. So maybe he is
Bache,
in the waiting list.
are you the CR?
No, ma'am, I'm not the CR,
Okay.
but
I
I'm
mean,
just he could not
is
miss.
he always attending the lecture? Are you sure?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am, he is on daily basis, but
Yes,
like he's a
ma'am.
newcomer, so it is taking some time to
So
create his
Palak ma'am
ID.
allows him?
Yes, ma'am. Right now, our CC just messaged in the group. Puneet, ma'am, he
Okay.
just
All
messaged.
right. Okay, just tell him. I'll give him the permission. Just ask him. I'll do that. Let him come. Then we'll start. I hope everybody's come. Let him also come. I'll take the next attendance. Should I continue? Will it take time? Just let me know when he comes because I'm presenting the screen. I'll not come to know. All right. Okay. All right, girls. So please keep in mind no sports shoes. Okay, nothing like such kind and not without socks. Please. You all have to wear socks. That is very, very important and that also plain white. Now, sometimes what happens, obviously, your companies start coming up in September and the placements go on till February, right? So it's too cold in December and January. So what do students do is they wear up a jacket instead a heavy jacket instead of blazer or they wear up a half sleeve sweater. No, you're not going to do that. I know it's cold. Inside the shirt, you can go for warmers, no issues, but you are not going to change your attire due to cold. You will have to handle it for a day or so, but please only college uniform. Okay, next. Okay, girls, I've told you the makeup, it should be extremely light. Okay, light skin, light, very light pinkish will go. If you want to have a lip color, very light. Please understand, no brightening reds. Please don't do that. Okay, do that when you join the corporate, we have no issues, but not in the interview. Please understand your lip color should always be light. No eyeshadows, no bindi, nothing. Nothing on your cheeks, nothing. You can wear light kajal, that's all. Eyeliner will go very light, not green or blue eyeliners, only black one. All right, so all natural colors, no green, yellow, pink. Please don't do that. Okay, I've told you about the accessories. Okay, you can wear a watch, and watch is a wonderful thing to wear. Wristwatch is wonderful, please, but no such wristwatch like golden and silvers. Please wear a wristwatch that is very decent. Okay, with the leather strap will work, but not. You can ask me, ma'am. The metal ones can also work, but they are not that much professional. So avoid, otherwise avoid, it's better. Have an handkerchief, not, yeah, bache, anybody?
And what about digital watch?
Yeah, you can wear that. It's okay, because right now the trend of digital watches has come up, but we really avoid these. We tell students to wear a decent leather strapped simple watch if you want to. Otherwise, it's beneath your calf, so no issue. You can wear it. All right, and take care. There are no alarms on it. Please take care. Switch off all the alarms. Okay, because see, I've written a watch with black brown straps should be worn. Please, that will be much better instead of wearing those digital watches that are very famous these days. Avoid bracelets, girls, boys too. Please avoid necklace, piercing. If your ears are pierced, wonderful girls, wear a stone, not those danglers or long earrings that you wear in weddings or in functions. Small stones, black color, silver, whatever you like. Nothing like fishes in your ear and small uh, heart shape earrings. Please don't do that. It's your professional interview. Gold can work, but small ones, little ones. Now comes to boys. Boys, I know you love piercing. That's okay. If you have that, please remove them on the interview day. Please do that. Okay, do not at all wear such jewelry because it's your formal interview. If I'm saying you to be clean shaved, obviously we will not say you to have earrings in your ear, right? So please, you're going to ensure no necklace, no bracelet, no 5 6 rings. I've seen students wearing so many rings. Don't. The interviewer is not going to get impressed with anything. He or she is going to get impressed only with the way you are going to speak, okay, and the way you are going to present yourself. So ensure this. Okay, accessories women. Who's this? Bache, I can't hear you. There's internet problem. Can you please type in the chat box? I can't hear you. Please type in the chat box. I'm taking your attendance again. He has not joined. I don't know why. Just a minute, bache. All right. Yeah, you have written in the chat box. Can you hear me now? Everybody? Somebody can just say, Aditi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. Very good. Yes, Harshit, you can wear kada, no issues. No issues at all. You can wear kada, okay? But ensure it is again not of, that trendy and a very heavy one. Please don't do that. A simple kada will work. All right,
And
now for
chains
girls.
also,
No chains, bache, please,
silver chain,
not at
nothing
all.
also.
No, 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 no chains and all. Nothing. And if, for example, sometimes you have to wear some ring or something due to some astrology things and all, you can wear a stone, but one will work. It should not be your hands are full of jewelry and kadas and all. Just remove them for that day. Okay? Just a second. All right. Okay, girls. Jewelry should be kept minimal and conservative. Remove all facial piercing. If you have in your nose too, girls, please remove it for that day. Okay, ear studs are fine. If you cannot, then we cannot. Obviously, I cannot do anything. If it's permanently done and you cannot remove it, then it's a separate issue. But if you talk about professionalism, no nose piercing. The 5 piece rule: wear only 5 accessories. Ear studs count as 2, watch counts as 3, strapped watch as 4, and ring as 5. Maximum, these are the things you can wear. Okay? Your earrings, one ring, wristwatch, and if you do not carry a purse, obviously, when you're on your on campus placement drives. So, heels, And now see, look at the heel. It's okay. Please don't get so much nervous. If you cannot wear such long heels, it's tall heels. Leave it by a 1.5, 2 inch heels. All right. And your dress will be always your uniform. Shoes I have told you, bache. All right. These are known as Oxford shoes, the laces one. If you do not have, you want to wear without laces, you can, but properly polished. No designs on the shoes. Yes, girls, now you can buy heels this way, all right? 1 to 2 inches heels. This is a proper belly that you should wear. No open bellies. Okay, no open toes. Okay. Let's remember a neat and clean uniform at all times. Hair neatly tied up, no bad breath, clean and washed socks and polished shoes, well manicured hands, and usage of a mild deodorant. Yes, this is very important. Sometimes students have a tendency of wearing, a lot of deodorant. Don't do that. ये नहीं होना चाहिए। आप एंटर कर रहे हैं रूम, क्योंकि बच्चे ऑब्वियसली जब तक आपकी प्लेसमेंट्स आएंगी तब तक कोविड चला जाएगा, ऑब्वियसली, राइट? इट्स जस्ट दिस बिगिनिंग ऑफ योर degree, so you will be on your campus, so please ensure you do not wear so much of deodorant that the door is opened and the interviewer is like, where am I? Don't do this. All right, the way they are sitting is really wrong. Crossed legs, the girls, right? It is not at all allowed, and it is not at all professional. Cross, the 5 of them are sitting in a wrong position. Girls, because they're crossed legs, the first one, he has kept his leg on the other leg, that is very wrong. And the other male who has crossed his feet. Your feet should always be straight together. That's all. That is the sitting position. All right, students. So this was about professionalism. All right. I'll take up one more.
एक्सक्यूज मैम
हाँ जी बच्चे.
मैम गोविंद का लॉगिन नहीं हो रहा है मैम गोविंद
Okay. Bachche, can you type his message and his name and roll number in the chat box?
यस मैम
Yeah, just do that. I'll take up the second topic now. Why is he not able to log in?
मैम ड्यू टू नेटवर्क इशू
And he's the new student?
नो मैम नो मैम
He's the old one. Okay.
यस मैम
All right. Now let's talk something about professionalism again. Okay, that was your dressing. Right now, when I say who's a professional, obviously professionalism includes your dressing, the way you are dressed, your hair, your beard, your jewelry, everything. Secondly, how are you going to enter the room? How are you going to sit? How are you going to stand? How are you going to speak? And most importantly, what is your body language? All this should be so accurate, and all this makes you a professional. All right. Now, I just want to skip all this. Now look at this. This is an example. A girl, I don't know, girl or a boy. Yeah, girl. Sorry, it's a girl. She comes up. Hey, girlfriend, is the receptionist job still open? Okay, she has come to some publishing house this way, dressed up, and she's asking the receptionist that is the receptionist job still open? Now we are giving you an example. This is extremely unprofessional. The way you are dressed, the way you are standing, and the way you are speaking out your words. So what does this show? This shows that to become a professional, you need to have everything in you. Your dressing, your way of standing and sitting, the way you are dressed up also. All right, that's why we have given this example. So please understand, you have to take care of all these things. Just a minute. Okay, now what is unprofessional behavior? Unprofessional behavior includes, for example, I'll talk in perspective of the way you will have your GDPIs, right? The inappropriate way of meeting and greeting people. For example, you do not knock the door and you just enter, rushing inside the room and laughing like anything. Good morning, sir. How are you? I'm here for the interview. Is this the way? Not at all. There is a proper way to enter, and that is known as an appropriate behavior with the interviewer. You are going to knock the door, you are going to wait for 5 seconds. Still, if you do not get a reply, again you are going to knock and again you are going to wait. Okay? They have called you for an interview, they will let you enter, but you need to have patience. If they are not letting you in, it means they are busy. They will call you their own self. You will not rush inside the room and go running. Okay? Using your phone or messaging while having a GD or a PI, very, very bad. Please keep your phones on silent mode, very, very important. Ensure your phones are inside your pocket and not on the table of the interviewer. I tell my students that when you enter the PI room, the table and the chair where the interviewer is sitting, that is his property now. You will not come inside, casually and keep your resume on his table and the mobile phone and the handkerchief and sit like this. No, you will keep your mobile phone always throughout your placement process inside your pocket. Your resume, one copy to the interviewer, one copy on your lap, and pen in your front pocket, handkerchief in your pocket. This is the thing. Providing misleading information, this is again unprofessionalism. When you give wrong statements or when you lie about yourself, you belong to business family and you say something else, right? Or you are placed and you are telling the interviewer, I'm not placed. Please do not lie in an interview about yourself. If you have the hobby of writing, say it. If you don't have the hobby of writing, do not even write it on your resume. We tell our students, your resume is your face, because each and every question maximum times will come up from your resume. If you have written there in your resume that my hobby is watching TV, then be ready. What do you watch on your TV? Okay, बच्चे वो न्यू स्टूडेंट आया तो नहीं है?
No, he was trying, but again and again the notification is showing failed, failed. So I think he has stopped
Okay.
trying.
All right, because I did not get any notification now. I just got twice. All right. Okay. So please do not at all lie, because, yeah, I was giving an example. If you have written that I love watching TV, so be ready with questions on what do you watch on TV. अब बच्चे हम ये नहीं बोलेंगे, for example, girls, that we watch, daily soaps. Please avoid. I am not saying you to lie again, but it is a professional interview. Please find out if you have wonderful hobbies like reading, writing, traveling, playing cricket, playing badminton. But still, if you think your hobby is only watching TV, then have certain points in your hand that why do you love watching TV? You can say, I love watching news. Then be ready for cross questioning. What was the news for today? If you say, I love watching movies, then they may ask you, okay, which is the latest movie you watched? And what do you think? Did you like the screenplay? What are the two changes you want that the movie story should have? Okay, I'm not, making you nervous by asking you these questions, but we go on daily basis with sessions with students, and yes, questions are asked such way. Okay, so ensure you write your hobby truthfully. Do not disrespect the interviewer. Look at the small picture, the way the person is sitting. You will not at all do this. This is unprofessionalism. You will not at all keep your feet this way. Obviously, nobody is going to do that. And not even crossed legs. All this is very negative. You will sit like a decent person with proper posture. Okay? Okay. I'll come to main things. These are all about, ma'am will cover all this. Maybe in one semester you will have all this. This is all about your when you will be joining corporate sector. So it's right now, this is not important. Okay, so this was something I wanted to talk today about professionalism, about your dressing, what all things you need to keep in mind. Okay, so now students, I'll talk about few HR questions, and they are really very, very important. So you must know how to answer. Just a minute, let me take out. Let's see if you can answer. Okay. All right. Pharmacy first year, my first question for you is that comes up in the interviews. What type of work environment do you prefer? The interviewer is asking, what type of work environment do you prefer? What will you say?
Ma'am, I would like to want a condition in which we can learn the things. And,
अंकित थोड़ा सा बच्चे अपना माइक पास लाओ, वी कांट हेयर यू.
ma'am, I would prefer a place where I can, learn the things, new things, and I can get the more and more skills. And
Okay.
perfect that place, which will grow my knowledge and my skills.
All right, knowledge and skills. Wonderful. Okay, anybody else? Yes, Harshit? No. Yes, anybody else? What type of work
Ma'am,
environment?
place, ma'am, place where we can represent our ideas.
Where you can represent your ideas. Okay, wonderful. Yes, anybody else?
Well,
Yes, Harsh.
I would say that although work environment is very necessary, but we need to adjust ourselves according to the environment. We cannot give excuse. For example, we are having any work to do, and we cannot give excuse that I was sitting environment where I didn't find peace. So it's our duty that we need to adjust ourselves in each and every type of environment so that we could like complete our work. Environment do matters, but more than environment, our adjustment capability matters.
Wonderful. Very nice. Yes, anybody else? No. Okay. Very good. Three of the students spoke up. Wonderfully said. Okay, I'll give you a small tip today for your PIs, right? Have we met before? Did I take your adjustment before also? I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
so. Yeah, that's why I could make
Yes,
out
ma'am.
faces. Right, right, right. Okay. So I'll give you a small tip, right? In your personal interviews, ensure you give examples. That is very, very, very important. And at least keep your answers, speak at least 2 to 3 lines. अंकित का पॉइंट अच्छा था, हर्षित का पॉइंट अच्छा था, हर्ष का भी अच्छा था, राइट? हर्षित आपका बहुत शॉर्ट था, राइट? आई वांट यू टू स्पीक एट लीस्ट 2 3 lines. फॉर एग्जांपल, सर,
Yes, ma'am.
the work environment that I expect when I'll be entering your company is a cooperative work environment. Plus, I know the environment that I'll be working with will not always have all the comforts. So I expect that I'll get a lot of competition. I'll be interacting with different people from different backgrounds, and I'll be learning new things by experiencing the unexpected, right? Now this you form up a very descriptive, elaborative, and not too long and not too short answer. So Harsh taken, Ankit taken. ठीक है, हर्षित थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करना है हमें. अगर हमने अपने पॉइंट्स बोले हैं, दे शुड नॉट बी बुलेट पॉइंट्स, दे शुड ऑलवेज डिस्क्राइब द आंसर. ऑलराइट, सो दिस इज द वे. तो आप कुछ भी डालो बच्चे वर्क एनवायरनमेंट में. you what do you expect? You expect discipline, you expect growth, you expect cooperation. But Harsh is very right. Sometimes you will not get, I mean, every time you will not get your comfort zone. You will get tough situations. So you need to adjust. Okay. So you can add up as many things you want, but speak up. Okay. And elaborate your answer. Okay. My second question is, hmm, okay. Do you think when previously you worked in a team, so was it difficult for your teammates to work with you? Why do they find tough working with you? Yeah, I repeat, if you have worked in a team, what do you think? Did your teammates find tough working with you? If yes, then why did they find tough working with you in the team? What will you answer?
I would say that my team didn't face any problem, and they do like doing the teamwork because uh, that I have that capability of teamwork and support and cooperation, and they do also have. And it was not that they liked. I also liked because I would say that there were a number of people in a group, and everybody has a different capabilities. We need to learn, and since there is no age of learning, so I like working with them, and they also like.
Wonderful, very good, Harsh. Yes, anybody else?
Ma'am, because I was listening to them, like I should listen to their ideas and what they want, like how they want. So, how should team work? I should know their ideas, or how they are comfortable. Like I am not putting pressure on them.
Okay.
I should see their comfort zone also.
All right, Harshit. Anybody else? No. Okay. See, now there are two ways to answer this question. First of all, you need to understand the question. The question is, if you have worked in a team, did your teammates find difficult working with you? ठीक है, अब हम अपने लिए नेगेटिव तो नहीं बोलेंगे ना, that yes, you know, my teammates found difficult working with me. हम सबका यही होगा that you know we'll say positive about ourselves, that you know it was really very good working with me, with you, and my teammates felt that it was very good working with me, and I was very comfortable. I kept them really happy. We together were able to achieve the targets. Now this is a positive way to answer, but I'll give you one more way. You can say that yes, sir, I had a situation where my team workers did not wanted to work with me because there were reasons, and the reasons were, I was a very disciplined person. I was a person who believed in giving the responsibilities to everyone and not keeping the responsibilities to myself. I also believed that if we have to attain a goal, we need to work together towards it with deadlines. So that's why you know my teammates felt that I am a person who's very workaholic and who is always ready to work, plus who wants everybody to work, so they did not get time to you know run away from the work. So that's why my teammates found me really tough. So right, so there are two ways you can answer it in a negative way too, पर उसमें आपने अपनी positive side show कर दी that you are a very positive person and a very disciplined person. Okay, and you can show your the way you have answered, you can answer this way also. Okay, so one more question to go. We have 5 minutes. Okay, my next question is, tell me a situation where you had to work with someone you did not wanted to work, and how did you handle that person? You did not like him or her. You know he or she does not work, but still you had to work. So how did you handle the situation? Yeah. Anybody?
Vishal.
Yeah, Harsh.
Yes, I would say that I actually went through this situation once when we were working in a group. We were giving a target, and the deadline was very nearby. And moreover, the problem was that one of our teammate was ill, so that teammate needed to be replaced by someone. And so sad was this that the person whom I didn't like has to join that group. So although we didn't like each other, but still, more than the hate and more than the jealousy, my first focus on was my target, and I need to satisfy the person who has given me the target. So I kept that thing secondary, and I focused on my work, not indulging in any type of talk. And yes, I feel very proud that I focused on the priority, and I was able to complete my work in time.
Wonderful, Harsh. Very good. I don't find you in first year. I feel that you're already in your third year. Very good answer. Right.
Thank you.
Yes, this is the way you answer, right? Because obviously at any point, you know, you may be asked to work with any team. अभी जैसे जैसे आप आगे चलेंगे, in every semester you will be doing such things, you know, maybe in Parivartan, sports day, or your extracurricular or academic things, that you will have to work with people you don't know or you don't want to work with, right? So yes, sir, I had such situation where I had to work with one of the boys in my class or in my college, but I am a very positive person. I took the opportunity, and why this was a positive opportunity for me, because I had a opportunity to build strong bonding with that person. I got a sit- I got such an opportunity where I could talk to that person that what are the issues and we could sort them together. So yes, sir, I took it really positively and I was very happy to work with him. All right. So this way, students, you answer up your PI questions. 3 questions we discussed, and you very good, Harsh. I'm really happy. Ankit, very good. Harshit, very good. Keep it up. Right. So this way, students, please understand there are many PI questions. Okay, ma'am will discuss with you. You will have your PI sessions. Please ensure you attend your sessions, and whenever it's an adjustment or anything, please gather knowledge from where you can, because knowledge is vast. So gather it as much as you can. Okay.